Hello, 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 Kim, the healer here, getting my act together for today. Let's check and make sure that this is running up and rocking and rolling. Before we begin, here we are. Yes, we are. Beautiful. Up and rocking and rolling. Question of the day today is, do you believe in God? Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe in God? Now, when I am asking that question, I am not asking your conscious brain. Very important you realize that. I am asking your limbic system, your unconscious brain, your subconscious brain, your inner child brain, whatever you want to call it. Because that is where the truth lies. Consciously, yes, pray to God every day, go to church, donate my time, whatever. But if we're not on the subconscious level or the unconscious level or whatever we want to call it, it doesn't matter. It's our intention, right? Are you connected? Because you may very well have had a or multiple negative experiences in your life that had made you question, whether consciously or unconsciously, your connection to God, your ability to connect to higher being or higher energy or whatever. This isn't necessarily God is a man and this is the energy, the love, the happiness, the joy. Now, the reason this rant came up this morning is because I had an amazing free live yesterday on my Facebook page. I've got a group together. We're just started for healing children. And while everybody received amazing benefits in a very short amount of time, I, on the other hand, was destroyed because I forgot to maintain my connection to God through my higher self, to the earth, and back to God. And if you're interested in learning about that, drop a comment, let me know. And so last night, very tired, a bit grumpy, fell asleep on the couch with my daughter, watching penguins. Yes, my daughter's 14. I'm 53. We're still watch cartoons. We love it. And woke up, went to sleep, restless night of sleep all night, woke up this morning, massive jaw pain, headache. I wanted to cry. I didn't know why. I'm doing all my normal testing, cranium, body, chakra, meridians, emotions, organs, nerve. Do I need energy? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm not going to be able to heal this. Am I a healer? Am I going to be able to help anybody if I can't keep my crap together? And all this stuff is going through my head. I'm such a failure. Oh my God. Anybody ever had this experience? What do you do when you have those experiences? Do you go to the bottle? Do you go to drugs? Do you jump off a cliff with a snowboard, flying down the hill with your hair on fire? Slow down, take a breath. We all have things that we have a tendency to do. Maybe you go to the cupboard and grab all the cookies and eat all the cookies when you're energetically destroyed. And we all get energetically destroyed in some way, shape, and form. Purpose of this rant today is, what if we could, God wants us to be happy, according to what I've been told and what I feel, especially this morning after realizing, oh, I completely severed all connection to my higher self, God, and the earth. There was nothing. I had not just zero energy. I was in the negative digits. I was bad. And as soon as I realized, oh, okay, which one do I need to heal first? Oh, I need to connect. I need to heal my connection to the earth. So I healed my rod to the earth. And when I go to the earth, I don't just go superficial in. No, I'm not going out and hugging a damn tree. The earth is always here. We don't have to go outside. If you can and it helps you, sure, go outside. but I healed my connection to the center of the earth. Oh, okay, it's feeling better. I healed my connection to my higher self and God. And when I say instantaneously, I mean instantaneously. We're not talking an hour of meditation. That's a waste. We don't have time for that nowadays. Some of us, yes, it's very important for us to meditate. If you're wicked sick in a bad way, you better be meditating and doing your work 24 friggin' hours a day and not looking towards somebody else to friggin' help you. Take others' advice, take others' help, but integrate it into you and do your work, just like I do for myself every single day. There you go. Looking at my pasty white skin, how can I repair that? It doesn't matter. It is what it is. I know my skin's not pasty white. I've got a nice healthy glow to myself. Sometimes it comes through the screen as, oh, I'm a ghost. So when I ask the question, do you believe in God, in the limbic system, or has your belief been compromised? And I don't care what you call God. That's not my concern. When I say God, I'm talking God, spirit, source, divinity, gods, Yeshua, Buddha, quantum energy, the quantum flex. That's all I mean when I ask, are you connected to God? And that might have made it easier for you, realizing that you're not limited to one belief structure. Because there is no one belief structure. There isn't. We're human. We're free to believe in any way, shape, and form that suits us. But remember, suiting us consciously is different than suiting us unconsciously. And I get it. I spent most of my life not connected to, not believing in a God, much less anything, until one day when I was pushed off of a horse. I wasn't literally pushed off, but I believe something came down, divine intervention came down, pushed me off of that horse. And with the woman I was staying with at that time, when we were doing all kinds of work, she came in and I finally allowed her to pray for me. This is a shortened story. And immediately white light engulfed me. And that was my introduction to God. Now, it took a long time to truly heal that. That experience was, I want to say, 14 years ago. And I've only come into a full connection to God within the past 6 months. And now that I've finally healed everything, I can literally say the word God and not freak out inside. Oh my God, God, because I was taught negative stuff around religion, not necessarily God. But in my mind, God and religion were the same. Religion will manipulate. Religion will cheat. And then we've heard the stories of religions and all that kind of stuff, and some of the things that some religious people have done in the past, and it makes us test our belief, right? Should I be believing in this thing that this higher powered person believes in and preaches about, but does horrible things? You know what? It's not about them. It's about you and your limbic system belief, your unconscious belief. Let's build that belief. Let's do this right now. Do yourself a favor. If you need any energy right now, I am not going to do anything for you but guide you right now. If you need any energy right now, put something in the chat. Hi, how are you? Because we're going to possibly, very possibly, help you heal your connection to God, your higher self, and the earth today, so that you can receive the energy that you need to be the best that you can be, the best that you were meant to be when you were conceived, when you decided to come here, when you were born. What's up there, Rhonda? What's up there, Carolyn? Hey, we got local yokels here. Yay! So beautiful. Rhonda is familiar with this. I'm not sure if Carolyn's taken a couple of my free classes, so she might remember the connection to God. So if you feel disconnected in any way, shape, and form from God right now, from God, your higher self, or the earth, put something in the chat as well. And if you feel any tension when I say any of those words, that's a yes. Yes, I am disconnected and I need to heal this connection. And I don't think you guys were here. The reason for this rant this morning is because with my free class last night, I got totally disconnected from God, my higher self, the earth. There was no energy. I was in a negative. I owed the entire universe because I was borrowing energy just to breathe. I was in a bad way. Okay. So do yourself a favor and go ahead and close your eyes. And instead of just letting your eyes be relaxed while your eyes are closed, while your eyelids are shut, there you go. That's better. I want your eyeballs to drift up to the sky about 20 degrees. Now, this is very important. Do not tilt your head back. Keep your head straight. Bring your eyeballs up 20 degrees. And this is going to help your brain. For some reason, they haven't figured it out yet. This is going to help your brain drop down into a lower vibration, an alpha state, so it can learn on the subconscious level. And you might notice yourself relaxing already. Do not put anything in the chat. Do not open your eyes. You keep your eyelids closed and your eyes gazing up 20 degrees. And then I want you to visualize. Go ahead and visualize a metal rod from your sacrum, your tailbone, all the way down to the very center of the earth. And this might feel overwhelming at first because this is your grounding rod. And if you're not used to being grounded or you were not grounded this morning for whatever reason, you may very well feel uncomfortable. But as you keep it there, as you keep your eyes looking up 20 degrees, and if you keep your eyelids shut and you keep this mental focus, you might notice a sense of awe. And as you feel that sense of awe, acknowledge, wow, this feels very nice. This feels comforting. I really appreciate being grounded to the earth without having to go outside and hug a tree and take my shoes off and step in some mud and throw some rocks and whatever we do to ground ourselves in the old hippie style. I'm not a hippie. I've been questioning that lately as you keep your eyelids closed and you keep your eyes gazing up to the sky. I've been questioning that. I'm not your typical healer. I'm not walking around in brightly colored clothes, although I have my favorite shirt on today. I'm a realist. I'm a real person in the real world who's got some real super sick, sweet abilities. And I use those abilities to help people connect to the way that they want. So keeping your eyelids closed, your eyelids focused about 20 degrees up, noticing that line of connection is getting stronger and stronger and stronger, I want you to imagine a metal rod from the top of your head to a little white fluffy cloud about 8 feet above your head. And that is your higher self. I describe your higher self as your translator between you and God, so that you can hear and understand what God is attempting to tell you, the directions, the energy being given. Beautiful. And notice it's much easier to do that as you're grounded, right? And so as you keep your eyelids closed and you keep your eyes gazing up 20 degrees, notice a metal rod from your higher self to the infinite, to God, to whatever you want to connect it to. And notice this one might build a little bit of pressure. It might feel relaxing. It might be confusing, whatever it is. Acknowledge any negativity and release it. If it feels 100% positive, acknowledge how positive it is. Let that energy flow down through that rod, through your higher self, down into your brain, and all the way through your body to that rod at the bottom of your sacrum, to the center of the earth. Beautiful. And notice that positive energy coming down, the love, the happiness, the joy, the authenticity, the whatever. positivity, the healing energy, and it's only healing energy if we allow it to heal ourselves. Very important. We must give ourselves permission to accept the energy as healing. Otherwise, it's just going to run through us and it's not going to do anything for the 40 trillion cells in our body. Yes, 40 trillion cells. And each and every single one of those cells might have something that it does not need anymore. And if you give yourself permission to accept this energy from God through the rod, from God through your higher self, through your brain, and integrate into every single one of those cells and allow those cells to release everything and anything that they no longer need, you can release what it no longer needs down through the rod, down through the sacrum to the center of the earth, knowing that the earth will take care of and change that alchemy wise, that energy that you no longer need into whatever the earth needs, because maybe you've taken things from the earth that the earth wants back. Beautiful. And now, silently thank yourself for taking your time to do this. Acknowledge how you feel better. Allow your eyes to open, and then do us all a favor and put into the chat how you feel better. And just saying I'm connected now is not allowed. Be specific. Why do I ask you to be specific? Write a paragraph. Why do I ask you to write a paragraph? Because it helps you start connecting to the changes. And I know both of you are on the Genetic Matrix Recoding video library. This is practice, because anybody can watch a bunch of videos. But if you don't integrate the videos into the changes that you feel, the changes, the subconscious, the unconscious changes, if you don't bring those unconscious changes to your conscious self, it's just a video. It's just a bunch of numbers that don't mean a damn thing. But those numbers are very, very powerful. And when you truly connect to the numbers, I don't know what that means, Rhonda. Be specific. Rhonda, be specific. Talk about some of the changes. Don't just say, I feel like I'm still changing. Of course you're still changing, Rhonda. You're changing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days and a quarter days a year. You are constantly changing. How are you changing? Are you changing for the better? And if you're changing for the better, how are you changing for the better? And if you're changing for the worse, well, maybe I better do that exercise every single day and be more specific about how I do the exercise. Carolyn, you are not just a neck. Bring your awareness to the rest of your body. Yes, I had a hard time keeping my neck up, but notice other changes in your body. Stand up, move around. How do you feel different? You are more than just your neck. And yes, as you guys know, I'm a tough son of a gun. I'm going to poke and prod until you get it. What is changing? Connect to more than just the neck. Connect to more than just the fact that I'm still changing. What is changing? Examine your body physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically. How's your energy different? Is it easier to stand up? Is it easier to get off the floor? Do you have insights coming in of what you could do today, and excitement and joy and happiness? What is changing? This is not about one thing. This affected 40 trillion cells in your body. And if you're only going to focus on the neck, if you're only going to focus on one thing, you're not going to integrate the truth of everything that has changed. And when we integrate the truth of everything that has changed in relation to the energy that we just received from God, from the universe, from Yeshua, from universal energy, from Reiki, from whatever you brought in, everything, quantum energy. Quantum energy has the ability to change yesterday. So what is changing? What is changing? Because today I was ready to cry. I was ready to give up on everything. I was so destroyed. My head hurt so bad. Coffee didn't fix it. I was sobbing. I don't know what to do. And now I'm here on YouTube 15 minutes later, giving up on everything. Now I'm here on YouTube, helping you guys connect to God. How much changed? Holy crap. I can feel my feet. I can feel my head. My body doesn't hurt. Oh, the jaw pain is gone. Oh my, I feel so excited about talking about this experience. I experienced something I never experienced before. The right side of my head was tingling, picking up big time, but now I feel clear in my thinking and I'm happy. Go deeper, Rhonda. Go deeper. Yes. Feel the tension in your chest and you just lost your connection to God and your higher self and the earth. You're stressing out over me saying, go deeper. So fix your connections and go deeper. I experienced something I never experienced before that was on the right side of my. Don't give me the superficial stuff, Rhonda. You know me, Rhonda. You know I will see through the superficial. You're not being truthful with yourself, and that's why you're not getting what you truly want out of the videos. That's why you're not getting what you truly want out of the work that you do on yourself every single day. You're not going deep. What wants to come up and you're not allowing it to? Get in there. Go deep, Rhonda. Exactly. Go deep, reconnect, get in there, do the work. Otherwise, you're going to continue searching outside of yourself. There's got to be another answer out there. All the answers are right in here. Every single answer. You know absolutely everything about your chakras. You know absolutely everything about your meridians, your emotions, your organs, your nerves. You know absolutely everything that's inside every single cell of your body on the unconscious level, because we are the gift from God. We were created in God's image, whatever that means to anyone who's here. And so we know absolutely everything. But we've got this big old ego. We've got this conscious mind that thinks that we know this one way. Oh, this is the way. And I'm only speaking from my experiences within myself. This is the way. I finally get, oh my God, this is the way. When we open ourselves up to the possibility that there is a multitude of ways, we can reach that moment of bliss. And it's so awesome. When you reach bliss, like I didn't realize until I just said it right now. Oh my God, I feel it. I'm literally at bliss right now. Everything, I won't say everything. So can I say bliss? Because it's not everything. There is some stuff on the horizon. But you know what? Right now in this moment, as long as I cut off those worries about the horizon, the worries about tomorrow, I'm literally at bliss right now. I can feel the tingling running through my water. And Carolyn, go deeper. What do you mean I feel more relaxed all over? What does more mean? If you are at a tension level of 10, 0 to 10, and you are at 10, and you're at a 9, you are more relaxed, but you still feel like crap. Be specific. What is relaxed? Or are you simply relaxed? Do you feel more space in your joints? Does your spine feel free? Are you able to touch your toes better? Are you able to move your body? Stop just walking around and test your body. Get down on the floor, get up off the floor, get in bed, get out of bed. What is moving better? How do you feel about how you're moving? Are you excited about feeling relaxed? Or is it just like, I'm relaxed? Because if you've been at a tension level of 10 and now you're at a 0, wouldn't that be absolutely amazing? Wouldn't you be jumping for joy? I would. How many times have I jumped for joy realizing that, man, I had a tear. I had a tear in the soft tissue in my brain that was causing leakage of the cerebral spinal fluid. And that's why my head felt so restricted all the time. And when I healed that, oh my God, I was shouting to the moon. I'm not making you do anything. You are choosing to smile or not. You can choose to stay here and enjoy what you're experiencing or not. I am not making you smile. You are choosing to smile. Don't say, I will achieve that. Say, I have achieved it right now. I have achieved it right now. I have achieved it right now. I've achieved enthusiasm. And if you haven't, what do you need to do? Friggin' fix it. We've got to find enthusiasm for everything about our life, no matter how big or how small. Enthusiasm for going to Costco, enthusiasm for taking out the garbage, enthusiasm for doing the dishes. Oh, I got to do the dishes again. No, I get to do the dishes. I have my arms, my legs. I know how to do this. I get to do the dishes. I get to do the laundry. I get to clean my house. I get to go for a walk, not because I have to go for a walk. I have to get my steps in. There was a mom walking her kids around and on Halloween, and her kids are plenty old to walk around, right? I go, you guys need to go home and watch a scary movie. Oh, I got to get my steps in. That's friggin' bull crap. Friggin' bull crap. I got to get my friggin' steps in. Come on. I get to get my steps in. I get to walk around with my kids on Halloween and see their enthusiasm. That's what I get to do. I got to get my steps in. I am choosing to smile and I am enthusiastic right now. Beautiful, Rhonda. Now, is that a 100% true statement? And if not, fix it. Yes, I'm a tough son of a bee. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it, Felix. Hopefully you guys have seen that movie. If not, you need to rent a Ralph or Wreck-It Ralph and go watch Wreck-It Ralph and make sure you watch the second one too, because the second one is just as good as the first one. Fix it. Fix the brain, fix your thoughts, fix your body, fix your chakras, fix your emotions, repair everything so that when you say, I am smiling and enthusiastic right now and in this moment, and this moment is the next moment and the next moment. Can you take this enthusiasm to the next moment? Can you take the smile to the next moment? Can you take this happiness, this joy, this connection to God, your higher self, and the earth to the next moment? Can you maintain it all the time and not let your butt get kicked like I let mine get kicked last night, which took away from me and my daughter's experience of life, of watching penguins. It took away from my experience of allowing my bed to support me all night long because I was gone. I was energetically frigging destroyed because I gave too much away. I gave it, no, I didn't give too much away. I gave it all away. My cup was broken into atoms. My cup was almost disappearing. And if I had not realized what had happened, what's going to happen if your cup completely disappears? Is that where, what can I say so that I don't get blocked? But I think you guys understand where I'm going with this. Is it when our cup completely disappears is when we follow through with the horrible things that come across our mind at times. And if that brings you down, reconnect to God, reconnect to the earth, reconnect to your higher self, and maintain that energy coming through, because we all may know somebody who followed through with a plan. Hell, I had a plan. I was supposed to be done when I was 50. I'm not planning on being done now, but I have to do my work in order to do the job that I was put here on earth to do. You keep putting that word more in, Carolyn. I want you to write that again without the word more. Because again, when you say more, your subconscious, your limbic system, your inner child just goes, more. I'm going to go back to where I was before, because you know what? Where I was before was perfect because it was safe. I knew what it was. It's like eating Cheetos every day. If you eat Cheetos every day, consciously, we know it's not good for us. In our body, we know it's not good for us. But if Cheetos was always there for us when we were kids and our parents were going through chaos, those Cheetos are going to be the best things on earth. I mean, Cheetos are friggin' awesome. I wish they weren't made with crap. Maybe one day, since RFK is succeeding in everything he wants to do, maybe one day Cheetos will be absolutely awesome again. But if Cheetos were the only thing that supported you, if Return of the Jedi was the only thing that supported you in those times of chaos, it got ingrained in your limbic system that if I feel bad, Cheetos are okay. Eat that whole bag of Cheetos. I don't care if you're pissed off at the world when you're done. I don't care if your gut aches. You're okay because Cheetos are taking care of you. Cheetos are supporting you. But now we know differently. Now we need to release our emotional attachment to the Cheetos so that we can be supported within ourselves no matter what is happening outside of ourselves, so that we can maintain our connection to God, to the higher self, to the earth, no matter what is happening in our world. And if you're having a hard time at home right now, okay, what do you need to do when you're having a hard time? Mentally connect to God, your higher self, and the earth. And I know it's going to be hard. I get it. I've been there. Been there, done that. I didn't know what to do. So I just worked on myself every single day until what needed to happen happened. I'm now positive and happy. I'm grateful that I can get up and down off the floor. Good. Now, Carolyn, don't stop getting up and down off the floor. While you're listening to my friggin' crazy rant of the day, this one's a good one. Thank you guys for being here because you guys are leading me down paths that I didn't expect to happen today. My rants have been, there's nobody here, so I'm just ranting to myself, and hopefully somebody picks up. But you guys and your words are helping me realize, you know what? We got to take this deeper. We got to go farther. So while you're listening to my rant, Carolyn, continue getting up and down off the floor, maintaining your connection to God, to your higher self, and to the earth, so that you can continuously clean more and more of your cells. Remember, there's 40 trillion cells that need to be reorganized to your brain in a different way of living, in a different way of being. So imagine that energy coming down and flowing through as you feel your quads, your calves, your legs, your big toe moving and connecting to the nerves that run up the legs into your sacrum and your lower back, running up the spine into your head instantaneously happening before you even begin the movement, because that's how the movement begins. So did you move because you wanted to move, or did you move because you were told to move, or did you move because you thought about moving? And okay, everybody, we're getting ready to move right now. Everybody has their job to do. But if somebody is not doing their job, if somebody is doing their job too much and trying to do the job of everybody else, for instance, in football, if the center tries to block all 5 guys rushing in, that quarterback is friggin' screwed. And the center is going to get so tired so quick, there is nothing that the offense will be able to do. It doesn't matter if they've got 9 guys running down the field ready to catch the ball. Everybody's doomed. But if every single cell of your body, every single person on that football team does their job perfectly, and just a little bit better than the defense, then the offense will win more times than not. But if every time you get down on the floor and you hold your breath, you are asking parts of your body to do more work than they want to do. And you're asking other parts of your body to not do anything at all. Sit home. Sit home, I'll take care of everything. I'll do all the dishes. I'll mow the lawn. I'll paint the house. I'll replace the roof. Don't worry about it. I got it. So be conscious and aware of, again, your connection to God, your higher self in the earth. Be conscious and aware of what is working, what is not working, and how can I help God repair that within myself? Because if you're not eating properly, if you're not taking the right vitamins and minerals, if you're shooting yourself up full of bad things, God's not going to be able to help you. Actually, God's helping you all the time. Actually got a client right now, and she keeps saying, "Oh, maybe that's why God made me have that brain surgery." I'm like, stop blaming God for your brain surgery. Stop blaming God. What the hell? How are you blaming God? You had head surgery, brain surgery. Now what? What are you going to do? Okay, you're right. Yep. This is my responsibility. Maintain my connection to God, higher self, earth. Do what I need to do in order to heal myself with the help of God. It's a team effort. It's not God freaking do everything for me. Although there is a video on my genetic matrix recoding video series that will help you make that connection to God so that you can heal, but you still have to do the work. You still have to acknowledge all of the emotions. And I know it's hard. And notice everybody's chest just tightened up. All my emotions, yeah, the hatred, the rage, the sadness, the sorrow, the grief. If something changes in your life, yes, we're going to go through a grieving period. But if it lasts longer than everybody's going to be different, but I'm going to say a month or two, you're only hurting yourself. Go through the sadness, go through the sorrow, go through the anger, the disbelief, go through it. Do the homework. But know that anything that you lost may very well be up in heaven right now saying, stop, get over it. I'm in a friggin' awesome place and you're creating hell in your world. Get over it, move on. I didn't grieve for my mom for 2 years. I didn't know how. Because I had so much of my own crap, I didn't know what to do. So I shoved it all in, drank more, partied more, flew down the mountain faster. I didn't grieve for my mom until one of my friends in massage school died in a car accident. My mom was there. My mom never left the earth. I don't know how deep we want to go with this, but my mom was stuck, full on stuck. She was here all the time. I don't know if she was trying to take care of me or if she was lost, but my mom did not leave until a day. This is a crazy friggin' story, so bear with me. My wife at the time brought in a ghost hunter, right? She has all this equipment to listen to ghosts, right? And it's interesting because although I believe in all this energy and I've actually heard, I've actually seen whatever I see when I'm working with people sometimes, I still have a hard time that this ghost hunter came in. And maybe it's because of the negativity that it brought up, although it brought up a lot of positive too. But there was a little boy that my daughter would talk to in her room. I mean, I've got pictures of her talking to ghosts, spirits, God. I don't know who the hell she was talking to, but it's an amazing picture. Anyway, we go into her room, and this is before I believed in a lot of anything, and I had not been introduced to God yet. So I think the God introduction must have been like 11 or 12 years ago. But anyway, we go into a room, we all sit down, and I forget exactly what we're doing, but all of a sudden I see the little boy. And how did my mom come into it? But my mom ended up being there, and she took the little, I saw the path up to heaven. I mean, I can see it clear as day right now. The path to heaven. My mom takes the little boy by his hand, and they go up. They went up to heaven. And I'm like, holy, what in the hell is going on? What in the hell is going on as they go into heaven? In shock and disbelief. But I know this is a full-on true statement. There is no lie about this. This is 100% in my body. This is exactly what happened. Unfortunately, we didn't put up any protection around the house, which is one thing that I neglected to do last night during my class. And if you've ever seen Harry Potter, when Harry and apologies, I forget his name, the guy that turns into a dog, when they're being attacked by the Dementors, that is what started happening. I was on full-on attack, but nobody believed me. I was crawling out of the house, crawled down the steps into the garage, got into my truck. Oh, I don't remember opening the garage door, but I'm glad somebody did it, and hauled ass away from the house. I was in the place that I was this morning after giving too much away, right? Now, I don't know if these were bad things or good things. I just believe that, personally, I feel like they were just, hey, I need help. Help me, help me, help me, right? Kind of like, oh my God, kind of like on the movie Ghost. Yes, I love movies. When all of a sudden Patrick Swayze helps Whoopi Goldberg tap into her gifts. Now she's got all these ghosts coming in trying to communicate. That's the first movie that I watched when I moved in here. Friggin' weirdo. Because I'm single. What single guy is gonna watch a romance? I'm a dork. So anyway, I get out to the sand pits. That's a area about a couple miles away from the house, and I'm just sobbing and crying and trying to get myself together, and finally get myself to get back together. Not healed, just back together. And I drive back towards the house, and I park across the street, and I can see the blue friggin' entities, lights, whatever, in and out of the house. I'm just, what? This doesn't make any sense. I have no idea what's happening right now. Why am I seeing this? What's going on? And when it finally stopped, I drove back to the house. Nobody believed me. That sucks, including my wife. That sucked. So check your connection to God, your higher self, and the ground. Notice how much stronger it's running. And if it's not running strong, make sure you correct it. Put in the chat how you feel better. Put in the chat, how have you improved after this friggin' 43-minute rant? I know you guys haven't been here for 43 minutes, but I think you've been here for at least 30. So how do you feel better? Now, if this story today doesn't chase people away, I don't know what will. But I don't care, because I only want to work with people who are open to any possibilities. And when you are open to any possibility, amazing things happen. I am happy and feel good all over. Now, Carolyn, when you are done, I want you to, if you choose to do so, I want you to write at least a page of your experiences, not just about this live, any experience at all. And if anything negative comes through, don't stop. Just keep writing until you are done writing. If it's more than a page, write more than a page, but at least a page. And if you want to write it with your hand, great. And if you want to dictate it to your computer or your phone, great. Do whatever you want to do. Just friggin' rant. And if there's anything negative in there, if there's anything positive, it doesn't matter. When you're done, I want you to tap. I want you to tap while you read it all back to yourself until it is just a bunch of words. There's no emotional attachment to what you've written down. See, God, you put in the word, Rhonda, you put in the word better. So that right there, that right there shows that you're not truly learning. Because I just went off on Carolyn a little bit ago. Don't put in the word more. Don't put in the word little. Don't put in the word better. Don't put it, say, I am connected to God or not. And if you cannot say you're connected to God, then you need to continue working. Right? That's better. I feel his hand of love and comfort on me right now. Now, Rhonda, I want you to ask yourself, is this a true statement? You might feel it, but are you allowing it in? Got it? Be perfect with yourself. Be precise. Be absolutely truthful with yourself. Because if you're not truthful, you will not let God in. You will keep him just here. And you will not let that energy in. And this goes for God. This goes for people. I used to get angry at people when they would say I deserve something or I'm happy for you. I would get angry at them because they're telling me something that I didn't believe in. We have to truly believe. So on that note, I'm going to tell both of you which video to watch that will benefit you the most. Let's come up here and then go over here. And we're going to share my screen. And the tab, perfect. So here, we're going to do Carolyn first. Carolyn, you're going to go to cellular recalibration. And you are going to do the one free from spike proteins. And feel your chest and your belly and your throat just tighten up. That one's going to be a huge one for you, Carolyn. Free from spike proteins. Don't do the healing chakras one yet. That's not done. It should be done today. And Rhonda, you're going to do the I am happy one. And you guys are going to do it over and over and over again until you feel the ah. Okie dokie. Beautiful. KimMcIntyre.com. If you're watching today and you are not part of the Genetic Matrix Recoding video library, go do that today, because the videos give you the opportunity to help you heal yourself. Very good. All right. Enjoy your day, everybody. Bye-bye.